Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Sunday, October the 15th, 2023. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright. Get some, let's see, exactly the same dailies we had Tuesday. Interesting. Let's re-roll this completed daily ops here before we carry on. Tell Ribeye staked NPC vendor. Perfect. Awesome. Now, every single one of these daily challenges, I have many videos on my channel to help you guys. I give you different locations, different ideas, easy areas, harder areas that'll help your character out depending on where you're at. And I'm sure if there's one that's giving you a hard time or some trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. All right, let's take a look here and see what we can do in our camp. Go ahead, we're going to collect some energy ammo 10. So you guys have seen me do this many times within the last 2 weeks. We've had the same daily pop up. You see me go to my ammo storage box as being a Fallout First member. You can go ahead, you can collect some energy ammo, such as this 2mm EC or whatever you have in your ammo box. Assuming you have an ammo box from Fallout First, you usually have a lot of ammo on you. Such as myself, I use different weapons and such, so we can collect these guys and we will get credit for collecting ammo. Okay, another way to collect ammo is by crafting it. You guys have seen me do that many times as well, and let's go ahead and do that there. Let's go to our Tinker's Workbench. How many do we have to craft anyway? Collect energy ammo 10. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead, we're going to go craft. Go down here to energy ammo. We're going to bulk some of this plasma cartridges. 3, or 30 I should say. 3. Wow, Jim. Wow. Let's craft just one of these bad boys. There we go. Collect energy ammo 10 for 10. Of course, we surpassed it, but easy as that, guys. We can craft it, and we get credit for collecting ammo. Let's put that in here because it's weighs me down. Perfect. Now, energy ammo, another good spot to get energy ammo from are Blood Eagles. Blood Eagles will usually use lasers. They will use plasma pistols, plasma rifles, and they are energy ammo. And it doesn't matter what kind of weapon you use, chances are they'll have energy ammo on them that you can collect. Okay? So just an FYI on that. Let's see what else we can do here in our camp. Let's go ahead, we're going to mod an energy weapon 1. So we've had this one the last, almost every day the last week here. So you guys I always talk about having weapons in your stash or scrap box that you know a paint for, okay? And paints you can either buy off the atomic shop or you can get rewarded off the scoreboard, okay? So as we all know, scoreboards will have 1 or 2 slots. And we'll use this one here as an example. This is Season 14. There's slot number 4, rank number 4 for everyone. And this one isn't an energy weapon, but I'm just using this as an example. So presidential paint for this light machine gun. Even if you don't use a light machine gun, you can always have various weapons, if you have room for them, of course, in your stash box that you can have just to do these daily, weekly challenges because they pop up frequently enough. You know what I mean? Or you can just go to a weapons workbench. You can, legitimately put a different mod on, whatever you like to do. Okay, it's up to you what you want to do. Okay, let's go to my stash box here. Let's go down here to weapons. Let's pick a different weapon this time. Different energy weapon, I should say. We'll pick this Gauss rifle. Pick up that bad boy. Okay. We're going to go modify. And as I mentioned, you can buy paints right off the old atomic shop. Let's go to this here. So let's say we want to go and switch up, a different receiver or whatever you want to do. And you can see how it requires a lot of resources. So if you don't have Fallout First and have a scrap box, you may be limited on resources. That's why I always mention to you guys, it's easier, better, faster, just to have a couple weapons or armor when that particular daily pops up when you know a paint for it. Let's switch it to a paint. Default appearance, not going to cost us anything at all. Done, just like that. Mod energy weapon 1 for 1. It's easy as that, guys. I'll switch it back just because I like the look of it. Back out here. Yep, just like that. Put this bad boy back before we get going. Before I forget. Now, someone had asked me the other day, how do you know what paints you have, or your character knows. Like many people have various different characters that they can play. I only have this one character, but what you want to do is you go to the atomic shop. Okay, you go down here to skins, and this will show you all the skins, well, most of the skins in the game, and it'll show you the ones that you have to buy, and it'll show you the ones that you own. See the ones that are popping up like power armor skins. Let's go down here, and we'll eventually get to Pip Boys, right? And it'll show you all the paints that you own for your Pip Boy. Okay, so these are some skins that I own for weapons. See, like they're like these combat shotgun, free states, you know, for the camera. Hunting paint for my lever action rifle, armor ace paint for the handmade and such, and it just goes on, right? So this shows you all the paints that your character knows, and just in case you guys are wondering. And this way here, you'll have a better way of knowing what weapon and what armor to have in your stash or scrap box. That way there you don't have to craft it every time. Just kind of keep it there just to do these daily challenges. So I just thought I'd mention that, add that one in. And it's only because I was just asked the other day, and I thought, you know what, I should really add that in just to help you guys out. All right, let's see what else we can do in our camp here. I think that's pretty much it we can do in our camp. Okay, we're going to go up here. We're going to do this Fallout first. Collect a microscope or biometric scanner 2. So biometric scanners, we get those guys mainly from turrets. So if you're in an area where there's lots of turrets, like one place is Berkeley Springs, where Bloody Frank's is at. But it's, you know, a fairly high level area. But turrets, you can get biometric scanners on, not all the time after destroying them, but once in a while. So I like to kind of go after microscopes. I have a couple videos on microscopes. I have a couple videos where I look for fiber optics, and microscopes are a great source of fiber optics, as we all know. I'm going to take you here. We're going to go back here to Ella Ames bunker. We were here just the other day, and there should be 2 or 3 here that we can still pick up without having to reset the game. Now this is a fairly high level area as well. You'll find cave crickets around and such, and as we know, cave crickets are a little overpowered, and they still are. But that's fine, no one around here today. Nothing special to get in Ella Ames bunker. Let's go ahead and open it. Alright, we're going to go right down the stairs here. The odd time there is the odd rad roach down here, but not very often, okay? What you want to do is you're going to take this door here to the right. You're going to go all the way down this little hall. Okay, and in here will be a bunch of microscopes. Okay, so we picked up 2 here just the other day. There's 2 more up on top of that shelf. There's 2 more right there on that bench, so we're just going to pick up 2 just to satisfy the daily. Done. Collect the microscope or biometric scanner 2, and in this case we picked up a microscope. And so we'll leave these 2 here because I'm sure we'll get it again another day or 2. You guys know how this works, right? You guys have been playing long enough. That's what Bethesda likes to do there, okay? All right. What's next here, Jim? So again, right here, good old Ella Ames bunker. Okay. What is next? Hacker Terminal 1. Okay. So I like to kind of go for terminals that are level 0 requirement. And the reason why I do that is more so for the newer players because they don't have perception perk cards for hacking terminals, okay? Or not yet. So I like to kind of make a video that will satisfy every single person. Okay, so I have many videos on my channel to show you level 0 requirement terminals. Some are in easier areas, some are in harder areas. You can look at the easier areas of one I did just the other day. Here's right here at the good old Landview Lighthouse. Okay, it's a good spot there. If you happen to go there and that terminal in that farmhouse upstairs, if that's already unlocked, just server hop to a different server, and you'll eventually find one that someone hasn't unlocked, and you can just use that one as an example, just in case if you don't have Fallout First and don't have private servers. But in today's video, we're going to go right up here to Abby's bunker, just up the road from where I'm at. Now, Abby's bunker is a level 0 requirement as well. no one usually bothers you in this little area. That's what I find. Okay, so there we go. Requirement 0. My skill is 3, so you see it's auto unlock for me. And I always kind of go through this just in case someone is wondering. Let's take a look at my perk cards here. I don't have any hacking skill in perception or in intelligence, okay? So what you want to do is you go under legendary perks, and I have this legendary perk card called Master Infiltrator, 2-star, auto unlock, skill 1 terminals, locks, +3 lockpick, and hacking skills. I highly recommend this bad boy right here, this Master Infiltrator. Once when you get into legendary perk cards, I highly recommend it, because that way there, if you have this perk card, you don't have to switch this for pick lock. You don't have to switch this for hacking terminals, okay? That's why it says auto unlock. Highly recommend it. Let's go ahead, just like that, guys. I don't even have to open the door. All right, we'll open it anyway, but you don't even have to. You just need to get in. And it's easy like that. Don't need to switch pick cards around, having that legendary one there. All right, so that's that bad boy. That is that one. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to, actually, while we're on this side of the map, we're going to cripple a Protectron, a Robobrain Arm 2, destroy a Robot 10. Okay? And this case here, we're going to go right down to a Watoga. And I brought you guys down here many times. I like to kind of come in on the Watoga station side. Just find it's a little easier on that side. Now, if you completed part of the Wastelanders quest line called Mayor of Watoga, if you completed that, it's a little difficult to do. It's been a long time since I've done it, but it is worth its weight in gold, because after you become Mayor of Watoga, the robots here are passive, and they'll just keep spawning and spawning, and the odd one will become aggressive towards you, but that's fine. That's fine. You just keep going. So you guys have seen me go along this pathway here. You guys have seen me, kill a bunch of Assaultrons, and they're passive as well. There's usually 3 along this all the way around, all right? Now let's talk about Protectrons for a second here. There's not very much for Robobrains here, but we're many Protectrons, so we're going to cripple a Protectron's arm. You can go ahead and free aim if you like, or you can use a special perk card, and that perk card is under Perception. It is called Concentrated Fire. This allows you to move VATs around to different limbs like legs, arms, body, or torso I should say, and head, okay? And I only mention that because someone had asked me one time, and I always thought to kind of include it in my videos. Now you can't lock onto these guys because how they are, where did that Eyebot go? There's our Eyebot friend here. There we go. There's our Destroyer Robot. I usually take you guys up to Clarksburg the last couple of weeks, so I thought I'd do something a little different. So we're just going to walk around here, and because there's our Protectron there. So as I mentioned, it's a little harder to use VATs in this area, but so we got a free aim. We're going to free aim for the arm here. There we go, cripple. There we go. So we were lucky enough that we were able to get 2 cripples off of 1 Protectron, which is very helpful. You get a 1-shot for that. See you later, buds. And this Assaultron, he don't care, because you're the mayor. You can do whatever you want. There's the other Assaultron up there. I'm not going to bother with the Assaultrons there today. We're just going to go around and find some Eyebots and Protectrons that are around. So let's go around the area here. And as you saw, he was turning aggressive towards me, so you do have to watch out for that. But I find he doesn't get to that until it gets below, like, 20-25%. Sometimes when you get close to these guys, it'll make a little noise, and Protectron will pop out, or Mr. Handy or Gutsy, what do you want to call them? There we go. Alright, just like that, guys. Don't forget to pick the stuff up off them. This guy here didn't pop out, did he? No, he didn't. Okay, I think so. Now in Watoga, on the higher end of the buildings, they're a little higher up. Sometimes you'll find the odd super mutant around. So just FYI on that. Jeez, he just popped right out there.
Attention. This is now a combat zone. You may suffer harm.
Uh-oh.
Situation normal. Law and order.
So even though he said that, the other robots are still passive towards you. Okay, sometimes if you go to areas, they all kind of gang up on you. They haven't done anything to that yet, and I hope it keeps it that way. There we go. I heard another robot there for a second. Maybe not. Let's keep going here. See what else we find. We might have to go after those Protectrons. Who knows? Not popping out. Oh, there you go. Love this weapon because it's so fast to reload. Oh, there's a cat down there. Seven of 10. Let's get a little something to eat because it's a gourmands. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. There we go. Help a little bit with the damage here. Get some extra damage. Oh yeah. Maybe we just need one more. But I heard one. Maybe not. And of course, you don't have to come here if you're in the forest area. There are robots around the Voltec Agricultural Research Center right down in Flatwoods. You can go there if you like. You guys have seen me do many videos on that. I just like to give you guys ideas and different areas to explore. Whatever you guys want to do. Get this Mr. Handy here. There we go. Another robot. Perfect. Just like that, guys. Alright. Sell a ribeye steak to an NPC vendor 1. Perfect. And talking about Flatwoods. Great spot for ribeye steak. Right in good old Flatwoods. We're going to go right here to the Green Country Lodge that spawned there. If you're lucky enough to come across... what's it called? Jeez. Free range. The event free range. There's a couple of Brahmin there as well. But just remember, don't kill too many because you need at least one to survive to pass the event if you plan on doing the event. Or you can wait till you're done the event and take care of them after the fact. Now, just past this house here with the red star, there'll be 3 Brahmin on the right side, as the vast majority of us know, even if you're a new player, probably knows that. Alright, so Brahmin again are passive. Alright, there's Brahmin meat. Now just keep in mind, I always have to say it because it does happen and will happen. There is a chance you can kill a Brahmin or any animal and not have any meat on it. Okay, that can happen and will happen, so I always kind of like to make mention of that. Whoa, tree, how you doing, bud? Huh! Alright, so we picked up our Brahmin meat. We're going to go right down the road here where there's a couple of cooking stations we can use. Okay, so there we go. Okay, sell ribeye steak to an NPC vendor. So this is a one-stop shop for all of this. We don't have to do anything else. We don't have to go anywhere else, I should say. So there's our Brahmin meat. Okay, so as soon as you pick up Brahmin meat or any flora or any other type of meat, you'll automatically learn a simple recipe. For the vast majority of these daily, weekly challenges, 99% of the time, it's just a simple recipe. There's only been one time where you need to know a special recipe that you need to find in the wasteland or get from an event, but I've never seen that since because I made a little bit of a stink about it. I don't know if they're even watching or paying attention, mind you, but I just haven't seen it again since that time. So we're going down to all food. We're going down here to ribeye steak. Right there. So ribeye steak, as you can see, simple recipe, 1 Brahmin meat, 1 wood. This is probably the most important part. If you try to sell the Brahmin meat to the NPC vendor, it's not going to work. You have to cook it to ribeye steak. You have to. Let's just cook the other one while we're here. Perfect. Alright, let's back out. Alright, so now we have our ribeye steak. Being in Flatwoods, we have an NPC vendor right in this white church. You don't have to go far, as I mentioned. One-stop shop. Okay, it's trade. Trade that ribeye steak, just 1. Done. Sell ribeye steak to an NPC vendor, 1 for 1. Once again, Flatwoods, the best spot for the ribeye steak. As I said, there's all kinds of spots here for Brahmin. And you have an NPC vendor right here, right in town. And it's probably one of the easiest, best spots to go after. Let's check it out here. So we're all done. Just like that, guys. Simple, easy, effective. Let me know how you made out. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.